Okay, we have created in our previous parts, part 5, part 4, part 3, patients and doctor. We have displayed patient information and doctor information, but now we haven't displayed appointment. So let's proceed with this. Yeah, click SQL Object Explorer, and then this is our clinic DB that we created before, and the views and the tables. We have patient table, doctor table, and appointment table, right? And for the patient tables, let's look at the data. Data. So the data is patient ID, patient name, age, and contact number. And for doctor, we have Doctor.ID, doctor name, and doctor expertise, right? For the appointment, yes, for appointment we have appointment ID, patient ID, doctor ID, and appointment date, right? We have patient ID, the doctor ID. So we don't have patient name in appointment table. So if you want to know patient ID, who is this patient ID 1, patient ID 2, and 3, we check this patient ID in the appointment table with the patient table. So we compare, okay, this patient ID in appointment table, patient ID 1 is Ali, and patient ID 2 is Chen, and age and contact number. We can get all the information on this patient table when we access it by the patient ID here. The same thing for the doctor. If you want to know about doctor information, we have to look at the doctor ID in the appointment table and go to this doctor and then compare this one. You find the doctor ID here and you get all the doctor information here, right? So we want to display the information about the patient, about the doctor, and the appointment date, right? So meaning that we have to create an SQL statements that will use all the three tables. So what we need to do is we create the views. Right click here, right? Make sure this is our database, and then this is the views. Right click views and then add new view. Okay, this when you click add new view, this is the new view SQL. So you need to just delete it here. Right, dbo. This is the view table that we are going to create. It is actually a virtual table, right? So dbo, the appointment info. Okay, right. So select asterisk form. Select asterisk means you are selecting all the attributes, but we want just certain attribute. So dbo dot we want patient, what patient name, we want patient name. So this is the table patient, and this is the patient name at the patient table, and table doctor, and we want the doctor name, right? And you can add some more. Let's say we want to know, like, the patient is meeting the doctor and the doctor expertise. What is that, right? The do doctor dot the expertise, right? And then the date of the appointment. So it is from the appointment table or date, right? And yeah, if you just display this, it will be like PName, DName, D expertise, A date. So we rename it so that it's more meaningful as, okay, in bracket, patient name. It will appear as this word, patient name, right? And then this one also as doctor name, doctor name, okay, and here as expertise, right? Or you can say doctor expertise, okay. And here this one is as the appointment date, right? So you will be like that, and so okay. So from which table? It is from the three tables. What are the tables? The patient table, from the doctor table, and from the appointment table. And we just now, as I said, you need to compare, right, the appointment from the appointment table, the patient ID, the doctor ID in the appointment table must be matched with the patient table and doctor table, patient ID in the patient table, doctor ID in the patient, and doctor ID in the doctor table, right? So we have to have the where statement here, where we can say dbo dot appointment dot patient ID in the appointment should be matched with the doctor. Sorry, this is patient, right? So patient ID in patient table, and dbo dot appointment dot doctor ID match with dbo dot doctor, right? Doctor ID, right? And that's it, as simple as that, right? And we test the SQL. The statement is okay, nothing wrong with it. So click SQL here and you execute. Once you execute, it should be there already. So you can click here, refresh. So we have it here, right? So if you view the data here, so you can see it is as patient name, right? P name as patient name, doctor D name as doctor name, D expertise as doctor expertise, and date is appointment date, right? So we have this information. We're gonna display this. So we have to link first. No, this is not linked. What you need to do is the server explorer. You click at the server explorer, you just refresh, right? And if you click here and click views, should be here, right? Appointment info, and the data source, right? It's taking time a little bit. It will reappear later. Select the project, right? Server explorer. So we have here. So we need to save this, right? You can save it wherever you want to save. You can just save is appointment, right? Appointment. Save it. Okay, with that, just input data and then right, and then just close everything. Close it. So we have we just save it just now. Just save it, and then okay. What you need to do is now to add new form, new item, and the form. Just click add. Okay, so we have this add form, right? And then check the form text should be appointment information. Information. So it is changed here, appointment information. The name, we change the name as appointment form. So renaming, yes, right. Okay, so now what we want to do is to create the data source. Previously, this is what we have, data view. Okay, so we have make the connection. All right, and it's there. Just now when we click, it is not showing. Okay, it takes time to show. Right, so we have this, and whatever we have, it is here. Right? So you just need to click add new data source. Add new data source, create database, click next, click next, click next, and these are the things. But make sure click DB dataset here. This is a view appointment, right? So we just want this, right? Info. So we click finish, and that's it. We have it here, right? And you just click and drag here. Then you got it over here. So appointment date, right? So that's it. But we have to go back to our form 1 design, this one, and we need to link this with our appointment form that we created just now. So double click. So you type this appointment form 2 dot show. Just type this coding. Yes. This is to call the appointment form 2 dot p. Right. So if you run this now, okay, it's running. Yeah. Oh, okay. This is because I have the avast that I need to close actually. No problem with that. Okay. Okay. So we have all this information, right? And when you click patient, this is our previous work before. We have all this, right? And then doctor, like this, and also the appointment, right? So the appointment. So this appointment information is from different table. Appointment date is not showing, so you can drag at the design. You can drag this. Okay, so that's it. So we have done all the three information, appointment information, right? And patient information, yeah, and doctor information. Okay, so you can move and check everything. But if you want to make it like to select everything, you can do that. You just need to change the properties. Okay, so close this. To make it even more presentable, we can click here and click here, and then the properties. Yeah. You click at this grid view, data grid view, and then you can scroll down the start position. Where is it? The selection mode just now, if you want to, like, you know, it's select the full row, you click full row select. Okay, and multi-select, we don't want it to be multi-select, so we make it multi-select equals to false. And where is the startup? Yeah, you have to search for the property. Show, where is it? Multi-select selection. Okay, multi-select. So selections mode, standard. Oh yeah, why why I cannot find it is because of I'm looking at the data grid view, right? We want to make the form at the center, so you need to click the form. Click at the form and then find that. Find it. Where is it? Yeah, the start position, right? So center screen, it can be a center screen. Again, just now we found out that doctor, I think doctor is not at the center of the screen, so you can click here and find it. Where is it? Start position. Windows default location, so you change this to center screen. So now when you run, everything will be in the center, and this will be like full select one row. So again, just run this, and I have the avast. I need to actually store the avast, but it's okay, no problem. So so now it appears in the middle here, right? So when you click patient, it is in the middle. Right? If you click appointment, it is in the middle. Now in okay, right? So you click appointment, it is in the middle. Just now when you click, it is like one by one, right? So now when you click it, like it is selecting, right? The full row is selected, right? The full row is selected. Yeah. Okay, so that's all. We have this. We have completed all the patient information, right? The doctor information, and the appointment information. So that's all. Uh, quite simple. Not that many codings that you need to do. Okay.